Hey guys, what's up? I am Papi Padilla. If this is your first time catching me in the studio, feel free to subscribe because we do get down on a daily basis. So I know for the past couple of days, there's been absolutely nothing going on in CSR, but you know what? We are going to get ready for Hobbs and Shaw. So let me give you some background. That blue Skyline, that happens to be Bryan's Skyline in the background, the blue one. But the thing is, I did not upgrade that one. I got it on my first Hobbs and Shaw event that I got, but I actually put all the fusion parts into the other blue and gray Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. So what we're going to do is we're going to earn some money today. I'm just going to tell you how I grind, show you how I grind, because we have to get ready for this Hobbs and Shaw, man. We're going to have to use that Skyline, and I believe the RX-7, the orange RX-7. And I think we're going to have a chance to use the Dodge Charger. But the thing with the Dodge Charger, it's like, wait, is this my car or is this a daily? This is a daily. I own this car. Nice. Mine's a little bit faster than this one, but it's all good. Well, anyway, we get to use the Charger. But the thing is, I think you have to do, in 2 days, we're going to have our chance to win the Charger, because we need the Charger to do the last Hobbs and Shaw. And I think this time we're gonna get the Supra. I know I said that on every single one because I honestly thought that you got the car at the end of it, but I think it's gonna happen this time, boys. If not, I give up, bro. I give up. I never know what that is, just because let me try this token cup. But yeah, this is gonna be our chance, boys. I really want to be ready for this next Hobbs and Shaw event, just because it's gonna be dope, man. So, and as soon as I get stage 5 parts of my Skyline, man, it's gonna be a fast car because I have a ton of fusion parts. I spent like 2 or 3 grand taking parts off of the old Skyline. Because you can remove those fusion parts, it takes gold. So I remember about a week ago I was up to almost 11,000 in gold. Now I'm down to 5 grand because I'm using it for certain things like gas and taking fusion parts. And I bought so many cars to get past one of the Tempest races. It was crazy, man. I went through 5 grand like it wasn't nothing. But it's all good. It's all good. It's worth it because eventually I want to finish the game. I want to get, I think it's legendary status that you get to once you get through all the races or something like that. Once you get to the last Tempest and you do all that, I think that's what it's called. So that's going to be cool. It's just completing the Tempest is going to be harder than I expected. I just thought that it was going to be something else, but now you have to be at a certain PP. And I don't know, it's harder than I expected. So, but I guess that's how they keep it challenging. I just wish that they had more cool events more often, because it seems like everyone's kind of waiting around for a cool event like Hobbs and Shaw, but other than that there's absolutely nothing going on. I mean, you can get your daily components for your restoration cars, but now they're starting to do this showdown, these betas, and those are kind of cool. So we just did token cup. This is the crew cup, or is this token? No, we just did the token. They look exactly the same, man. So let me see. Yeah, we're gonna do the crew cup. Okay. For some reason I thought it was what we just did, but we were doing token cup, but this is the crew cup. Yeah, so I do all these races, and then after that we're just going to go to regulation. And the reason being is I'm probably going to need about 2 more million just to get this Skyline where I need it to be. And we have 2 days to do that, boys, because we get to use 2 cars. I hope I can use my Corvette in this car, because those are my 2 fastest cars. But if we're going to have to use the Skyline, I want it to be ready so it can at least win a couple of races, man. I needed to win some races. So I think this is the last race of this little token or crew battle, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, man, but you know, it's at least we're gonna get through with this. We're gonna get through with this, and this is good. Update on the other stuff, boys. So I think I'm gonna be ready for Twitch here in the next couple of days. I don't have all the equipment just yet, but whenever I do, it's gonna be off the charts, man. I can't wait, actually. So I'm really excited to try that. I'm still gonna post for this game too, but maybe just not as much. I'm still gonna post regardless on a daily basis. It may not be CSR. It just depends, man, because like I'm struggling to find content for this game recently, just because there's not a lot of cool events. And I'm actually stuck on one of the Tempest races. So, you know, I just got to find content, fellas. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright, so we're done with those races. Now what are we going to do? Typically, whenever I've done all my stuff for the dailies, let's hop in the little Skyline. That way we can get some of those races out the way. Amateur, let's go pro, and let's go race. So it's going to be a little challenging. That means I'm probably going to just barely win, but that's all right, because that way we can have a little bit of variety, fellas. We can race in different cars tonight, and this is, you know, to keep it interesting and fun. This is how I grind. I'll change out a couple of cars, because all we're doing is just trying to earn money. So we can go ahead and get this. We're in, I think we're in stage 4 parts. Whoa, he's got a really big lead. We're in stage 4 parts, and we need to be at stage 5, just so we can have a chance. So I'm not going to start dropping fusion parts in there until we get to stage 5. That way, because I don't want to drop fusion parts on, you know, second and third level. What is this? Alright, boys, I'm back. So let's go ahead and they didn't give me a full tank this time. Normally I could watch a couple of videos and get a full tank, but you know, I got a couple of few, so that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Let's just keep on going, because all we're really doing is just trying to earn money. So I don't know how well I'm gonna do with getting 2 million, you know, in the next couple of days. But I should come close, because stage 5 parts, I think you have to wait like 10 hours or something like that. Something crazy. Boy. Barely. Woo. Alright. Alright. Hey, I'll take the W though. I'll take the W. Let's keep going. I can't wait till I have enough parts in here. That way I don't have to worry about, you know, barely winning. Because you don't want to waste gas on a car that's not going to win you money, bro. You got to make sure you have those parts in there, man. But the reason why I'm doing it is because I was racing recently with the other car. And just to make it fun and you know, that's the reason why I'm doing it this way. Plus, I gotta learn the shift pattern, because have I ever used that car? Nope. I've always used the other gray and blue car, Skyline. And I like this car. It's just I feel like the other one is a little bit more popular, just because it's a little bit more recognizable. If people see the Skyline, they think it's a blue Skyline if they haven't seen the movie. So, and because that's what it is, it's a blue Skyline, but it's Bryan's blue Skyline, bruh. Bryan's. Alright, here we go. I need at least $360,000 to finish off the last stage 4 part. I think it's the last stage 4. Ooh, I lost. Not good. It's not good. But I think I need $360,000 to get this last part. Ooh, it's the mighty blue one. I mean, the mighty purple one. Learn your colors, son. That is not blue, that is purple. I gotta figure out why that little zigzag is on the side of those cars. There, I mean, that has to symbolize something. I wonder what that little design is. I'm sure there's a meaning behind it, but I gotta figure out what that little ziggy zag is on the side of those Lambos. The Lambo is a great car. It's a cool car. There's a lot of history behind that stuff. I know in the previous videos I was telling you guys how the maker of Lamborghini came up with, you know, some of the car models. But he definitely got his logo, which happens to be a bull, is because he loves Spanish bullfighting, right? So that's the reason why he went. He felt like the bull was a very, very strong animal. So he decided to go that with a logo. And just so that you know, all of his models, except for the Connacht or whatever, however you say it, they're all the other ones are names of the famous bulls that he used to watch. So I thought that was pretty cool. Ooh, the Bugatti. I want a Bugatti so bad. Like, I'm restoring the old school one, which, I mean, that's going to be a nice car, and it's going to be blue, and it's, you know, I'm pretty sure once I put enough parts in it, it's going to be one of my favorite cars. But I want that Bugatti right there. Man, those are so nice. I can't wait to get one. How far are we in? Let's do this. Maybe we won't use the whole, because I don't want the video to get too long, fellas. Because all we're doing today, or all we're doing tonight, is getting ready for Hobbs and Shaw. We're grinding, we're getting money, because the whole goal right now is to get that Skyline to where I need it to be. I need it to be at, like, I have a couple of stage 6 parts for it, but we at least need it to get to stage 5. And then I can start dropping those fusion parts in there, because once it's at stage 5, then I can start with 5 and work one way down to 4, 3, 2, 1, depending on how many fusion parts I have. But we got to get that blue Skyline up to par, fellas. And the reason why I changed into Corvette, because the Corvette is actually my fastest car that I own right now. But you know, if I'm barely winning races, and every 1 out of 5 races I'm losing, whew, it's a waste. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste. So that's the one thing I don't want to do. But here we go. We're at 200,000. I need 160K. A little bit more, and then we'll call it a night. We're not, I mean, I'm not going to grind for that whole thing here, because then the video would just be too long. And like I said, we're not really doing anything. This isn't really a tutorial or a shift pattern, or I'm telling you how to tune something. It's just, I'm just earning money and switching out cars, you know, while I'm racing, just because I don't want it to get too boring. Let's see, how many more? We'll do about 2 or 3 more races and call it a night, boys, because I'm getting tired. Trying to hold myself back from not yawning just because it's so late. But I'm ready to get that equipment so I can start twitching. I hope I can do it as early as tomorrow, because that would be live, to get some activity on Twitch. That way, you know, whatever I do on Twitch, I can go ahead and port it onto YouTube. That way you guys will have something to watch. How many more should we do? And this Corvette's no joke, man. I really like it. I was thinking I probably should have used the McLaren a little bit more, but I started using this one a whole lot more, and that's the reason why I'm able to, you know, have so many parts in it. But it's definitely a pretty fast car. Oh man, see? It's not good, man. Shouldn't be yawning on camera like that. But I gotta stay true. Gotta stay true to my promise, fellas. I said I'm gonna post every night, and that's what I'm gonna do. Post every night. I didn't post last night just because I'm still doing the research. That way I can bring you a bigger and better channel, ladies and gentlemen. It may take the help of Twitch, but hey, you know, you gotta start somewhere, right? What is that for? You know what, let's stop there. Let's stop there before the video gets too long. I just wanted to say, hey guys, thank you for all the support. Thank you for being patient with me. Like I said, I typically post on a daily basis. I didn't post last night, but just so that you know, if I don't post the next following day, I'm never away from the channel for more than 48 hours. So I just wanted to kind of fill you in what's going on. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going, because I don't know how to stream on YouTube, point blank. I just don't know how to do it. I can't figure out the audio problem that I'm having. So that's why I figure I should start streaming on like a PS4 and on Twitch. So, but I'm still going to stay true to this game because I really like this game. It's just the problem is they don't have cool events every single day or every, you know. So that's the thing. Whenever I run out of stuff to kind of post, then I have to figure out another game I want to play, and that's where Twitch comes into play. But yeah, I just want to say I appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me. You know, thanks for all the new subs. I appreciate all that. And you know, soon we'll be twitching, so I still got to figure all that out. But you know, I just want to say thank you for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.